What's going on, guys? This is Matt Kowals from Sports Memo and WagerTalk. We are coming off a successful breakdown yesterday of the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors, and today we're going to be looking at the Indiana Pacers traveling on the road to face off against the Atlanta Hawks. Right now, that is a -4 spread for the Atlanta Hawks. The total in this one is 251.5, and as for the handle, 54% of the money is currently on the Hawks and 46% going to that of the Indiana Pacers. And this is a game I am very excited for. I've had it circled since last Friday because in terms of same game parlays, DFS, player props, a little bit of everything, this is what you look for. You look for pace, you look for bad defense, and you look for a lot of points. Both of these teams definitely do that. But before I get into this, I got to tell you guys about a great opportunity at WagerTalk right now. Because here at WagerTalk, we want to wish you and your families a happy and safe Thanksgiving. But what comes to your mind when you think of Thanksgiving? Turkey, pumpkin pie, football, and of course, the annual WagerTalk once a year, $69, 7-day all access pass. And this gets you every play from any sport for any of your favorite handicappers. And not only is it for 7 days, that means it's less than $10 per day. So it's something you definitely want to take advantage of. Someone like myself, it works out perfect because I just the NFL and the NBA, and there goes the Michigan side. Once I cannot get that thing to stay, it drives me nuts. But me, I'm number 2 in overall profit in terms of the NBA right now at Sports Memo. And I think this is the game that is going to get me over the edge. So I'm very excited to talk about it. Let's get right into it, breaking it down. And we're going to start with the spread here because right now that is a -4 spread for the Atlanta Hawks. And I really like the look of the Indiana Pacers and the +4. And here's why. I think this is just a deeper overall team. You know, when you take a look at this bench is far better than that of the Atlanta Hawks. They have far more shooters. You know, you got guys like Benedict Mathurin, Bruce Brown, Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, Obi Toppin. I think they just have got more guys that can get it done from the outside. And that's big here too, because what's going to happen is Clint Capella is going to get drawn away from that basket because of Miles Turner. It's going to open up the middle, and then you have more opportunity for guys like Halliburton to penetrate and dish out with whatever way he wants. As for the Hawks, they're really not built that way. You know, Clint Capella is going to be hanging around that basket, so it is going to be a little congested in there. They're not that great in terms of outside shooting. You know, DeAndre Hunter, not that great. Jalen Johnson, not that great. Sure, DeJounte Murray, not that great either. So really, they're going to have to attack the basket. They're going to have to do it more from the inside, in my personal opinion, than that of the Pacers, who will do it from the outside. So I think down the stretch in the game, that will favor the Pacers. So for me, I'll be with the Pacers +4 there. But I actually do like some player props a little bit more. And a lot of it starts with these point guards. Okay, so because once again, this is what you look for. You know, there's a same game parlay here that you can do, and it'd be 20 points Trey, 20 points Halliburton, 10 assists Trey, 10 assists Halliburton. And that's +200 on majority of sportsbook. You could wait until those alternative lines come out too, get it at 17, 18 points. I bet it's still plus money. And, you know, you look at this once again, Pacers, number 1 in pace. Hawks, number 4. In terms of defense, Pacers, 26th overall. Hawks, 24th, 251.5 total. And this is just one of those stylistic games for Trae Young and Halliburton that they absolutely love. Both these guys are going to want to get up and down the court. They're going to attack the basket. They're going to try and draw fouls. They're going to try and penetrate, and they're going to try and kick out. As for Trae Young, he might try more pick and roll with Capella, you know, finishing around the basket, stuff like that. But I think both of these guys combining for a same game parlay is a very, very good move, because I think both of these guys are going to have huge usage here. They're going to get a ton of volume, a lot of shots, opportunity, everything like that, because that's what you got to think. You know, when you see a total like 251.5, that's that much more opportunity. That's 21 more points. Like say you see a total at 230, that's 21 more points of opportunity that your players can get, like a Trae Young, you know, like a DeJounte Murray, like a Clint Capella, or on the other side, Halliburton, Hield, whatever. You know, you got to think of it that way. So those points mean opportunity. And the faster this game is, the more opportunity that there's going to be. So I love the look of those two. Then someone else I want to tell you guys about is Clint Capella, okay? Not only are the Indiana Pacers the worst team in the NBA at defending the center position, Clint Capella also eats against the Indiana Pacers. Last game, he had 17 points, 17 rebounds. The game before that, he had 22 points and 15 rebounds. So he definitely licks his chops looking at that of the Indiana Pacers. And this is definitely a spot Trae Young is going to get this Pacers team in a pick and roll early and often, get to the basket, either throw that oop, a little floater, dish it out, something along those lines. You know, and that Clint Capella line is +140 right now. So I think that's a very good look. And then again, you guys heard me talk about Halliburton earlier. I really like his line of over 35.5 points plus assists. I think this is just one of those premier spots where Halliburton is going to get out and run. He's going to find his guys at the edges. He is such an artist in terms of facilitating the basketball. this guy can average, it's going to be crazy. He can average around 13 assists a game, 14 assists a game, something along those lines. So as long as he gets over that 20-point threshold, gets 22, 24 points, something along those lines, I think he easily goes over this 35.5-point line. The offense comes through him. The usage comes through him, the volume, everything like that. So I love targeting guys like that because what type of floor and what type of ceiling they have. And, Halliburton's floor is relatively low because of the volume and opportunity that he has. So that last play of the day is going to be Halliburton over 35.5 points here. But overall, guys, the plays that I got today, I'm going to have Halliburton over 35.5 points. I'm definitely going to have that same game parlay of 20 points, 20 points, 10 assists, 10 assists. Clint Capella, double-double at plus 140. And not sure if I'll plug this one in just yet, but I would go Pacers +4 in this spot. As for 251.5 point total, that's just a little too high for me. I'm just going to leave that alone and focus on potentially the spread and the player props that I gave you. So again, guys, I'm Matt Kowalski, Sports Memo and Wager Talk. Check me out at Twitter at MoneylineMatt8. Drop picks and plays over there, same game parlays, kind of just like what I told you guys about on my Twitter almost every single day. So feel free to go and check that out. Again, I'm Matt Kowalski, Sports Memo and Wager Talk. I'm out. Good luck today, y'all. Peace.